Hey guys, what's going on? It's Pawn A, and I'm back, and it's Battlefield 4 time. That's right, we're playing Battlefield 4 today. Now here's one of the amazing things about Battlefield 4. I love the game. Surprise, surprise. Hey, he bought the game. He loves it. Maybe he's defending it. Maybe he's a fanboy. Well, I'm here to address those issues. So, when I first bought Battlefield 4 and popped it in and started playing, I'm like, it didn't change anything. It doesn't feel any different. It's no fun. Okay, let me back up. I thought Battlefield 3 was fun, but I thought it had a lot of problems. Oh, and don't mind the tank failing here. I don't usually roll around in a tank. It just sounded like fun today. I was more trying to squash people, but they wanted to run and dodge and do all that kind of stuff. So it's whatever. I got a couple lucky shots. But Battlefield 3 was a lot of fun for me once I got used to it. And I remember when the Battlefield 3 beta first came out, it was very frustrating. I was playing on the PS3, and I'm like, what is this crap? Is this supposed to compete with Call of Duty? And I'll admit, back then, I was a Call of Duty fanboy at the worst. Not hating on Call of Duty, I'm just saying there are people that I would label fanboys, and they're terrible. Terrible people. But with Battlefield, as time wore on, I bought the game, wanted something new, and as my friends and I got together and forced each other to play it, there's no greater motivation in gaming than having to follow your friends to a game. That makes sense? Ooh, I love four-wheelers. But what I find with Battlefield 4 is that no matter how much I suck, no matter how many few kills I get, I'm enjoying every freaking minute of it. Because I'm dodging tank blasts with four-wheelers and just dip, dive, and dodge and almost take a guy out, you know? It's fun. And there's something to it. You don't have to do the same thing every life. Every life can be different. Hey, I wanted to drive a four-wheeler around this life. Maybe I want to perch up with a sniper next life. Maybe I want to try a different vehicle. It's all up to you. And even if in the end, that guy kills me, I still had fun. I don't find myself rage quitting with Battlefield like I do Call of Duty. Maybe it's just me. But in Battlefield, I'll get those moments like, I can't believe you got me. And then it's, I want to get it back and get him. And notice that Levolution happened right when I respawned. Yeah, you missed it. But the point of it is, I don't find myself rage quitting like I do with Call of Duty. Ghosts is very frustrating for me. A couple of my friends have just returned it. I won't do that. I have it for PC and PS3 with the $10 upgrade deal for PS4, which I have not got yet, by the way. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to play it. My stepbrother came over last night, and he played through the entire campaign in one sitting. Now, I have two things to say about the campaign of Call of Duty Ghosts. One, was positive. It's probably the best Call of Duty campaign I've seen since the PS2 radiations of the game. So, it has that for it. But it's very linear. And by linear, I mean you are running in a straight line across the map from objective to objective. You don't change direction. You don't have to find a new way around a building. There is only one way through the map, or through the level. So be it. That's how the developers choose to do it. It happens. But the game was very engaging. I was sitting and watching, messing with my tablet, and I couldn't help but just sit there and just watch. And while I got frustrated at his lackluster skills with a gun, he was still able to fight through on recruit mode, and he beat the game in one sitting, in one evening. Although evening for me is from midnight to 5 a.m. Not the point. So following him doing that, and where I get to my point, after he beat Call of Duty Ghosts, I turned around and played Battlefield 4's campaign from beginning to end. And I found two things. One, the Battlefield campaign I believe is short. But two, it's similar. It's almost got the same problems. Now, in Battlefield 4, it's not as linear. And I find that it's a little bit more clear-cut what your objective is in Battlefield. There was a couple times where it was very frustrating that My brother didn't even know what he had to do, either because he wasn't listening to the dialogue close enough or whatever, but when he paused it and pulled up the objectives, they weren't descriptive enough for him to figure out what he was supposed to be doing. Battlefield 4, I did not have this problem. I knew exactly what I had to do or where I had to go the entire time. I'm sure I got turned around once in a while, but I always figured out soon enough that it didn't frustrate me. And yes, I'm heavy on the horn when I drive vehicles. It's kind of an inside joke. A couple of my friends and I playing on PS3 involving a Jeep. Story for another time. Wow, I'm just going on this random tangent today. Just gonna babble on about the game. The point of this all is, after playing both campaigns and then switching over to multiplayer, I should have had that guy. I've decided a couple things. One, if in Battlefield 4 you are very frustrated about how difficult it is to get any kills in the multiplayer, play the campaign. Play the campaign on normal difficulty. Now, a lot of you are going, I didn't buy this game for the campaign. I know the campaign sucks, and that's fine. That's not what the game's for. I bought it for the multiplayer. Cool. Play the campaign. If you aren't successful in the multiplayer yet, you need to play the campaign. The things that get you killed in campaign will most likely be getting you killed in multiplayer as well. Learn your lessons, have nobody watch you, and it doesn't affect your score. If anybody cares about those anymore these days. As I crest this hill, I knew this was a bad idea. Yeah, I know, switching back to the actual video. I was climbing this hill, I'm like, I know this is a really bad idea, but I'm gonna try anyways. Yeah, and I got cut down. Play the campaign. I can't state that enough. And then switch to multiplayer, and don't be the objective to have the most kills in the lobby. Have the objective be to have fun. That sounds really corny, but play the objective and have fun. Be a sniper that comes up here to the top of the mountain, looks over, takes a couple really bad shots at people and misses. Yeah, I'm telling the future here. Notice if there's a tank? Yeah, that should have been my focus. Don't forget, snipers, C4. This is such a random video. You guys are probably going to hate this video. Did you notice how, after I mark it, that tank gets pretty much knocked the fuck up? Oh, I apologize for language there. Yeah, I'm not going to hit him. I'm going to keep trying, though. But I suck at sniping. I noticed this tank coming down. It's time for me to give an attempt at C4 and have the worst time in the world. There's ready and... So one big, long, random babble about Battlefield, guys, but give it a chance, give it a try. Comment if you have any answers to the problem. This Con is